Hey guys, how's it going? Today I want to do a watch review on my favorite watch, in my collection, and it's none other than the Audemars Piguet Royal Oak reference 5402 ST. Um, why do I say it's my favorite watch? Well, I acquired it pretty early on in my watch collecting phase, and I haven't sold it. I haven't sold it. I've caught and released numerous Rolexes, Omegas, Jaeger LeCoultres, but this one, it just never crossed my mind to let it go. For those of you who don't know, right, the Royal Oak is a true icon. It's a legend. It was the first luxury steel watch with integrated bracelet, and at the time, it cost more than gold watches, some gold watches. So it's the watch which saved AP during the quartz crisis, and what can I say? It just looks really, really cool. Right from the octagonal bezel to, of course, the waffle dial. I'm just going to move it a little bit to show you how it plays with the light. It's a combination of brushed and polish in the bracelet. I mean, it's an old watch, mind you, so there's some stretch. Well, why do I think? Right. What draws me to the AP? I don't know. It's just so different. It's so edgy. It really, well, I feel that it represents what I like. If my emotions, my ideas, my values, my perspective, my identity or character, if it could be materialized, it would be this AP Royal Oak. It just feels so great on the wrist. It's really thin. It's an ultra thin movement, and when I wear it, it just makes me feel like it just feels good. It may sound kind of shallow, but it adds confidence, right? Of course, at the end of the day, it's the man who makes the watch, right? The watch doesn't make you. I've seen a lot of. I just came in from Hong Kong, and in Hong Kong, everybody has a Rolex, right? So you go to Subway, see a lot of like old uncles, old Chinese men with like, they're a little out of shape. They're kind of like old, balding, and they don't look. It just doesn't look very cool, on them, and they think by buying a Rolex, it will kind of, fix all those issues, but it makes things worse, right? I feel that watches kind of accentuate who you are. It kind of amplifies. It amplifies things. So, if you're a decent, interesting, thoughtful person, wearing a fine luxury timepiece will amplify that, right? And on the flip side, right, if you're a dick, you're a bit of a, you're just uninspiring, kind of like not very interesting. Wearing a fine timepiece will also kind of bring attention to your flaws, right? So that's how I feel about watches, at least, right? It kind of amplifies and shows who you are in a sense, right? So it can work for you and it can also work against you. So, you know, always remember that. That being said, no, it's my favorite watch, 5402 ST, made in the 70s, right? Let me try to get a close up for you. Right, AP at 12. Of course, you know, the most coveted and collectible vintage AP is the A series, but you know that would set you back at least 30, maybe even $40,000. And I don't know, I just can't I can't justify paying twice that amount for, you know, for a different dial essentially. Well, it's the same dial, it's just the AP's at 6. And to be honest, I think they realized it didn't look so good, so they put it back at 12 o'clock. You know, I think a company's logo should always be at the top. I'm not sure what it was doing in the bottom at 6 o'clock, and you know, I think they kind of figured it out, and then they put it back at 12 o'clock for, you know, for up till, I guess, quite recently, right? They came up with Tribute, AP Royal Oak Jumbo Tribute 15202, where they put the AP back at 6 o'clock as a tribute to the original conception of the watch. Great watch, and I'm just nitpicking, right? Whether it's 12 o'clock or 6 o'clock, they're both fantastic watches. Obviously, you know, 6 o'clock is 6 o'clock logo is much more coveted and highly desirable, but it's too much money for me. I'm more than happy. I'm over the moon with the 12 o'clock, and if you know, all things being equal, if let's say they're, you know, the supplies are the same, 12 o'clock and 6 o'clock, I would pick the 12 o'clock. So anyway, yeah, I hope you like this review. This is my favorite watch, the Royal Oak Jumbo 5402 ST. It'll give you like a wrist shot. It's a true classic. Anyways, thank you for watching. Please like, subscribe, and you know, make some comments. Let me know what you think. Thank you. Bye.